Hi everyone, it's lovely to be doing your reading for April. Wasn't March's edition of SpiritSaid absolutely fabulous? I really enjoyed the articles, and it's lovely to be part of April's message from the universe is what I'm here to deliver. Thank you for having me back, Karen. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody's got for April. Okay, I've pulled a few cards. I've done it the same sort of thing, the beginning, the middle and the end of the month, and it's an interesting one. I'm quite excited actually about this reading, so I'll just begin with the beginning of the month. Interestingly, the first card I pulled for the beginning of the month is a card I pulled for last month's reading, so it flew out. It's some energy coming forward from the end of March, and that's coming back through into the beginning of April, and it was the card that spoke of attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So I do kind of feel that the energy of somebody who's been quite judgmental on you and new steps that you'd taken in March, there is still a bit of their energy hanging on to you. So you might be feeling a little bit of a drag from that, a little bit of a drain from that. So the universe has recognized that you're feeling this, and it brings it forward as the first thing that it speaks of this month. That card comes along with a card, a very, very pretty card. It's got a lot of pink in it, a lot of stars. Sorry, I'm just going to get a drink. Straight away, it tells me the pink is relevant and makes me take a drink from my water bottle. I don't know how well you can see that. It has a rose quartz in the middle. Again, the pink. So I feel the pink is important. It feels like a loving energy. So it's a loving energy from the universe wanting to support you through the beginning of the month. And it says a longing for home, homesick for the stars. So it tells me if you're going to feel a little bit lost, that resort back to your faith, your soul calling, the home that you feel from the love from the universe, or whatever your faith is, you know, the spirit around you, your loved ones around you are asking you to take comfort in them. We're home. We're going to feel like home. We want to support you. There's a lot of love here, and like I say, I was drawn straight to the rose quartz, which tells me it's a loving energy. It's an absolute loving and supportive energy, and that just wants to hold you a little bit through that little bit of negative energy that's maybe followed through from last month. And as the universe does, it wants to lift you up, it wants to cheer you up, and it comes along with a card that says, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So that's quite a bit of fun, isn't it? It's quite a funny card to bring through. Again, this card comes through with a lot of pink, so it's a loving message, and I feel that it's telling you to not doubt yourself, to not feel dragged down. You know, you're beautiful in your own light. The universe is supporting you, and it's telling you you're glowing, you're beautiful. Don't doubt yourself. You know, this negative energy can't touch you. You know, you're sexy in your own right. You're good just as you are. You're doing good. So there's support there. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of guidance, and there's a real energy coming forward that is really happy for the steps that you're making. You're on a good path. There are steps that you're making that you're on your soul path. You're meant to be doing this. There's good reason. So there's a lot of supportive, loving energy from spirit, from the universe as you go through the beginning of the month, almost building you up and getting you ready to the right mind frame through the middle of the month. There's the card I've pulled, and it's beautiful. It's got butterflies on it. So, you know, I always see butterflies as growth, you know, beautiful, innocent, happy growth. In the end of the day, you know, a butterfly comes from a caterpillar. It's all the final, your beautiful growth at the end, where you're going to turn and evolve into the beautiful that you are meant to be. So the card says, my vibes speak louder than my words. So again, I feel the message there is, think about the energy that you put out, you know, think about the vibe that you carry, your intention. I'm feeling that it's about intention. So it's the energy that you put forward, the way you speak, the things you say, your intention in every day. It'd be a good time to have positive affirmations maybe at the start of the day. You know, the vibe you put out is going to be really, really important, and the words are stronger than the words you speak, and very much the energy that you give yourself is, I feel it's really important, the energy that you give yourself. And the card that follows that for the middle of the month also says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So again, I think you should trust in your faith, trust in the universe. It wants to guide you. It wants to support you. It's asking you to surrender. You're safe. You're safe. If you think you've surrendered, you know what? Surrender some more. Let go of your tight hold of needing to understand everything, be in control of everything. Surrender a little bit more. You know, that also comes forward with another card, star seed cards that I was drawn to. And star seed cards are very much about personal growth. So I was drawn to use this deck. So I do feel there's a lot of personal spiritual growth going on this month. You're really stepping into your power in the middle of the month. You're going to manifest a real good vibe for yourself. You know, it's time to pull back a bit of your own energy. Maybe there's been something towards the start of the month, an energy that's dragged you down a little bit. The universe is just really, really encouraging you to step into your own light, stand in your own power. You're beautiful. You can do this. You're on a good path. You are so supported. The universe wants to lift everybody's energy at the middle of the month. It's like we're being prepared. We're being prepared for some good things. So bring up that vibe. You're supported. Things are going as they are meant to. The path is the path you need to take. It leads to exciting ventures. I'm hearing exciting ventures. As I'm doing the reading, there's a lot of things that are kind of coming through, giving me the right vibe. The right vibe is really, really important. It's a time to lift your mood. It also, the starseed card also says, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. So it really is important for you to understand that what you have to offer is what the world needs from you. Who you are as a person, the love, the light, the energy you bring is just what is needed. So that is really, there is going to be a situation where somebody is really going to benefit from the effect that you have in their life. In the middle of the month, there's going to be somebody you're going to come across whose your words or your vibe or something you bring to their life is going to be just what they needed. They needed that lift. You're going to lift somebody up. You're going to, can I have a bit more with that? Somebody's going to come to you. You're not going to necessarily be aware of everything that's going on, and your vibe is going to be right. It's going to give them the encouragement, the push that they need. You are going to be a real supportive energy to somebody in the middle of the month. That's quite important. You are going to come across somebody who you're going to have a good effect on them, definitely, and the universe is lifting your vibes so you can do your light work there. Also, towards when it comes to the end of the month, I was drawn to pull a card from another pack, just the one. It told me just the one, and this is quite nice, and it's something to think about. It says, is there a force stronger than the mind? Attempting to change the mind of others is often like a farmer trying to sow the seeds in the depths of winter. Digging frozen land is tiring, time-consuming, and unlikely to reward with a magnificent or meaningful harvest. So there we are. That's quite philosophical. That's not the word, is it? I don't know. But that is a really important message. I feel really drawn to the digging frozen land is tiring. I feel the universe is reminding you to, don't water dead grass. I'm feeling don't water dead grass. Don't put too much effort into something. Don't be trying too hard for something that you're going to get very little growth from. You're not. So be mindful to not overexert yourself for very little purpose, for little gain. Have a little think towards the end of the month whether you're putting your energy into the right place. Are you wasting a bit of your energy? Are you tiring yourself out needlessly? There's a little warning there from the universe to think about where you're putting your energy. Is it in the right place? Are you wasting that? And it also speaks of attempting to change the mind of others. Yeah, attempting to change the mind of others. Don't waste your time. The universe is saying, don't waste your time. Your energy can be used better elsewhere. And this comes with a life lesson. It says life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So you're going to learn a valuable lesson, something that's important. And funnily enough, when I've taken a drink of my water, I've actually spilt water on this card. So I kind of feel like you need to wash something away. Maybe, yeah, growth. There's a lesson. You need to wash away something. Let me have a bit more clarity on that. Okay, thank you. Wash away somebody else's emotions. I'm hearing wash away somebody else's emotions. So I feel like that is possibly leading towards there being somebody emotional around you, and it's a drain. It's draining. Let it wash away. Help somebody, be there for them, but cleanse yourself from the energy that brings on you. Stand in your own power. Cleanse yourself. There's a need for cleansing at the end of the month, and that draws me to the final card, actually, straight away. Pulse of the mother, and I feel that's Mother Earth. It says slow down and time in nature. So I feel that you are going to need a little bit of self-therapy, a little bit of self-loving. Don't forget your energy for yourself is important. We've all got a cup. You can't serve from a cup that's half full. Keep yours full. Cleanse yourself, ground yourself, spend time, a little bit of self-care. You're being reminded of the vibe that you were bringing up in the middle of the month. You were bringing your vibe up. The universe was telling you, my vibe speaks louder than my words. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender some more. You're a light worker. You're a star seed. The universe brought your vibe up in the middle of the month because you were due to help somebody. You were due to be of service in a way in the end of the month, and maybe that's been a little bit of a drain on you. So at the end of the month, after you've been there for someone, universe is lovingly wrapping its arms around you and saying, come on, you've helped. Now give yourself a little bit of love. You need to give yourself a little bit of love, a little bit of comfort. You've had a good month. You've done some good things. You've at the beginning of the month, you've let go of the negative energy that was coming through from March, from the end of March, and you've healed that. You've brought your vibe up in the middle of the month, and you've been able to be of service to somebody. But the universe wants to thank you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for hearing someone's call, even though you didn't know. You didn't know that you was answering someone's call, but you was. So reward yourself. You've done good. You've been there. You've done what you needed to do. And remember, give yourself some of that love. The universe is grateful. It loves you. And it really, really speaks of there's such a loving energy here. There really is. There's such the universe is just so grateful you're here. It really is. So, you know, it wants you to show yourself the love you deserve. So it's a month of a real loving vibe, a real healing, internal healing energy. So take that bit of love from the universe, bring it into your everyday. Remind yourself every single day this month, if you can remind yourself that you're loved, you're brilliant, you're worthy, and you're worthy of receiving love. That's important. I'm hearing that you're worthy of receiving love. So lift your vibe, you know, raise your vibration, raise your energy, really step into that loving energy. And a loving energy is the best energy to manifest your dreams. You know, the energy we put out is what we attract. So if you can come from a loving energy and give that energy to yourself, you're just going to bring more to yourself. So yeah, really think about your words, your energy, what you're putting out, and remember to save a little bit for yourself. What a lovely message. What a great month. I hope everybody has absolutely fabulous April. None of this April Fool's stuff on the 1st. It was absolutely great to be part of this again. Thank you for having me, Karen, and sending everybody peace, love and light. Namaste for the month.